Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of Behind the Fence here on Fairfield Current TV. I am Sports Director Dan Harris. I had to think.
Almost lost it.
Almost forgot who I was. This is Jeff Vaughn, is the lead sports writer here at Fairfield Current and FairfieldCurrent.com. Don't forget to visit our website, folks. It's really cool.
It really is.
Trust us. But we're here today to bring you some local sports action from around the area, mainly concerning Fairfield. It's regional time.
Yes, it is. Postseason is the best in just about anything. Why just about? No, in anything.
It is.
It's anything.
It is.
And
it's all on the line. It's what it is.
It really is. You get some more fan support out there. The atmosphere is just great. Generally, it's getting to the point in time where the weather is better for the fans.
Yeah.
Not so much this week, actually.
No,
it was
a little chilly.
Yeah. I loved it. Once again, it was just about perfect yesterday for the girls' softball game. 60 degrees, sunny, a little bit of wind in there. Perfect. And it was a heck of a game, too.
Yes,
I
it was.
there, had the camera, got some highlights that included Zoom action. You can do that with a camera.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's big timing for me. So I have those. I think we're going to get to them about right now.
All right, let's take a look.
The Lady Mules started regional action with rematch against Lawrenceville on Thursday. First game was 3-0 in Fairfield's favor, and this one was cut from the same cloth. Sabrina Seitsinger pitched, got into a little trouble in the first with 2 walks, but strikes out the opposing pitcher here to get out of the jam. On to Fairfield's half of the first. Allison Tullis reached on a walk and Julie Jones on an error. Then Christina Walker came up. She hits one into left field. Coach Ellis sends Tullis home, but she is quite literally punched out at the plate. Nice throw there from left field from Lawrenceville, and we are still scoreless. Morgan Gregory reached on another error, and that brought Alyssa Kolak up with the bases loaded. She hits one into center, that gets down, and that breaks the tie. Julie Jones and Christina Walker come round to score. Fairfield leads 2-0 at this point. That was about all the offense for the day, actually. It was all that Sabrina Seitsinger needed. Nice play here at the hot corner by Chloe Hinkle, snagging that one. Might have been fair, might have been foul. Who knows? Doesn't matter. She got the out. More good defense here by the Lady Mules. On a bunt, Brittany Glisson comes down and throws to Christina Walker, who is covering first. No errors on the day for the Lady Mules. They just played great defense. And Sabrina Seitsinger was dealing. See a strikeout there. She finished with 12 on the day as she came up big in the biggest game of the year for the Lady Mules. More defense here. Probably my favorite play of the game. Christina Walker ranges a little bit to her right to get the grounder, throws to first, and the emphatic punch out by the umpire over there. Still scoreless is Lawrenceville, and then the final play of the game right here. Fittingly, it's going to be a strikeout. Sabrina Seitsinger throws it in there, and she finishes the game with a no-hitter. She no-hits Lawrenceville, 12 strikeouts, 3 walks. Fairfield wins 2-0 and advances to the regional championship game on Saturday.
So, Dan.
Yeah.
19-10 on the year now.
That's pretty good.
The Lady Mules, they won that. They play on Saturday against Mount Carmel, the
3 seed, right?
They're the 4 seed, actually.
They're the 4.
Mount Carmel is the 4 seed. They beat Flora on Tuesday, 4-2, I believe.
Close game.
Yes, it was a close game. What are they? The Lady Golden Aces?
Yes, Lady Golden Aces.
Wow, that's a lot of things before Aces.
You can probably just call them the Lady Aces.
Lady Aces,
they'll be
doing
fine
it.
with that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will be fine. About them, I don't know. I've not watched them play this year.
You're supposed to.
There was a cancellation.
Rain.
The start off a little bit rocky earlier on in the year, but about that game that we just saw, I need to just take a second. And Sabrina Seitsinger against Lawrenceville this year has been just off the charts. 2 games against Lawrenceville, she pitched both of them. 14 innings total, so 2 complete games. She's allowed 1 hit total, 1 hit in both games combined.
Pretty good.
3 walks, 24 strikeouts. I'll take that literally every day of the week.
Yeah, I think your coach has got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, the offense wasn't quite there for the Lady Mules yet. I mean, after that first inning when they got those 2 runs, I thought that, well, here it comes. Here they go. But
they had a chance to put them away, but they just couldn't. They couldn't string any hits together.
It seems like they had runners on second and third just about at the end of every inning.
They did. I think that in the 3rd inning, they didn't have runners in scoring position, but every other inning, no, I lied. It was the 6th. After every other inning, they had chances to score, and they just couldn't capitalize. But it didn't matter because Seitsinger was on point.
Well, hopefully she's on point on Saturday as well. Again, what's that start time?
11 o'clock in the morning.
So let's get people out there and support them. Regional championship, folks.
Big time.
Big time.
Just like basketball.
Yeah.
They won it. Let's get it 2 times.
Let's get another team with 20 wins, right?
Hey-yo.
I'll take that. Well, we got the baseball team highlights. They were going to play El Dorado for the 3rd time in 2 weeks at the regional. Was supposed to be at El Dorado, got rained out, got moved to Carmi. It was my first night game of the year.
Whoa.
So that was pretty neat. And Carmi has just a lovely field, very well taken care of. And you're going to see some highlights from that game here right now. Fairfield Mules went to regional action at Carmi. And they were facing the El Dorado Eagles, a team they'd beat twice earlier in the season, in the regular season, I should say. Had a lot of fan support at Carmi. Beautiful day for baseball. But El Dorado got on the board early. You see a double here. They'll switch places with the man at second off of starting pitcher Mason Barrett. Coach was saving his ace, Brandon Clevenger, for the next round. And you see El Dorado here get a single up the middle. Is going to score the runner from second here on a close play. And almost get the runner at first on a pickoff, but no one was there. So it was 2-0 at this point in the first inning. Then a wild pitch here. Couldn't be corralled by Eamon Simpson. Scores the 3rd run of the first inning. Now here's Fairfield's only offense of the day. Jagger Wolf with a solo home run to left. His 4th home run of the year. Jagger has about 10 or 11 hits on the year, and I think 5 of them are extra base hits. 4 of them are home runs. He led the team in home runs this year with his 4. There's only 1 other home run on his team. 2 other home runs on his team this year. You can see his teammates greet him at the plate. It was 3-1 at this point. Now you're going to see a little bit of good defense from Fairfield. Devin Butler gets the ground out, throws at the home plate. Eamon Simpson gets him out. You can't see it there. And then he's going to throw to second. Runner trying to advance, get the double play, get him out of the inning. But in the bottom of the 7th, you're going to see Caleb Smothers strikeout, and that's going to do it for the Fairfield Mules season, as they're going to fall to the El Dorado Eagles 6-1 in regional play. They finish at 8-17. So, like I said, the Mules finish at 8-17 on the year. Disappointing end. They could not hit a curveball to save their life. I tell you what, Jeff, it was just that pitcher. He knew what the Mules' weakness was. Had 12 strikeouts on the day. And, it's a shame the Mules season has to come to an end. But, they improved by 2 wins over last year.
There you go.
When they graduated like 3 of their best players last year. And, they got a lot coming back. They only started around 2 or 3 seniors a game. So the future is bright for Fairfield Baseball and Coach Billy Rogers' club.
Building a program. That's what he's trying to do. And improving every year. What else can you ask for? If you keep improving 2 wins per year, eventually you're going to be a powerhouse.
Yeah, and when you have a sophomore that leads in hitting, batting around 350, and your next leading hitter is a junior, and going into that next season, that's going to be pretty nice. You just hope that kids stay with the program and people start getting excited about the baseball program, because we have a lot of supporters for our football team and basketball teams and volleyball teams, even all across the board. It's just baseball here in town has just kind of been an afterthought from time to time.
The spring sports in general, I would say. I mean, softball has an excellent program, Sweet 16 team.
Last year,
yeah, something about that doesn't sound right, but that's what they were.
What it is, yeah.
Chancellor Regional Championship this year, and while they had a lot of fans out there yesterday for their game, I mean, it's nowhere near football or basketball, and you don't necessarily expect that. They have more seating and stuff at those events, but every spring event, maybe it's the weather, people have jobs or doing whatever.
Doing
it just seems to be not quite as big. You're right,
but I think it's going to pick up here with the winning score. And there's big crowds at these softball games.
Oh yeah,
and they got bigger as the baseball season went along too. So I think next year, hopefully, with some improvements to the field and area, stuff like that hopefully that happens, and they get more people out there, because at the last couple of games, that Edwards County game had a pretty good fan following there for the Mules, and Edwards County is right there in Albion, just about 15-20 minutes from here, and they brought a lot of good fan base too. But 8-17 doesn't look pretty on paper, but it's an improvement. The fact that they got to play 25 games is a huge deal. They were lucky to get 15 in the last 8 or 9 years, just because of rain, and they didn't schedule as many. But playing more games is only going to make your team better. And
they did improve markedly towards the end of the year. I mean, they had a good winning streak there towards the end. Beat El Dorado twice.
And then Edwards County had a 3-game win streak. Going in that regional, but just a tough out there. It's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah.
In any sport, you'll see that in basketball. It'll be said in basketball a lot.
We said it a lot.
We said it a lot. I mean, it still happens, but like with the Mules in Harrisburg, they played Harrisburg 4 times and finally got him in the fourth time. But there was just a tough break there for Coach Billy Rogers' club. But hopefully, all those kids again, they do go out next year. By the way, folks, I want to mention that if you want to sponsor our show, and we always appreciate you guys watching, but we would love to have a good sponsor. You can sponsor just individual highlights. You can sponsor the entire beginning of the show, special sections. Just let us know. We are here at the corner of Delaware and 2nd Street.
Got it that time.
I got it. I know our address now. And just walk on in. We're always here throughout the week. Between about 8 and 4 at least,
thereabouts,
about around there, and so come on in, or you can give us a call. All of our information's on our wonderful website at fairfieldcurrent.com.
Crisp.
So just want to get that out there. It's not the end of the show yet. Don't worry, we still got plenty to talk about. Mainly because the Fairfield track team is still excelling, Jeff.
Sectionals.
Coming today
at home
at
Fairfield. Sectionals at Fairfield. That's exciting.
That happens a lot actually because of Fairfield's nice track that they have.
They really do have. I mean, I didn't run on it.
No. I ran on it, but I just didn't go very fast.
All right. we only walked in PE.
Yeah.
Anyway, good track. They've got a good long jump and triple jump business as well. Big practice field for discus. They've got a good facility, and by golly, you said it. They have a good team.
They have a
Fairfield
good team.
boys track is on it this year.
They probably won 6 or 7 complete track meets this year, which is a huge accomplishment. They're the Black Diamond Conference champs. They had a track meet earlier this week where they were at West Frankfort, and they beat the home team there, along with 12 other teams. They didn't have as many individual winners because of the amount of teams there, but they still won 5 events across the board. And they're gonna have chances to qualify for state here. Corbin Kakac will probably go in 2 events. Colton Land White Boar have chances to go in a couple events. Nick Matthews from Sisney, he should go in 2, if not 3 events up to the state level. So a lot of good athletes in the area, and they're going out for track and really improving the track and field programs around here. Fairfield has had state champions in the past, from their track program, and all their records are online. And speaking of that, our seasons are winding down here. So behind the fence, this is actually I think going to be next week will be the last week probably for highlights.
Highlights, yeah.
Unless the softball team keeps advancing, which I'm totally cool with. They can keep doing that all the time.
Let's do that. That's right.
So, we're going to keep the show going throughout the summer. It's going to be mainly me and Jeff talking, so I hope that's cool with everybody. I'm cool with it.
Who's Mean Jeff?
Me and Jeff.
Oh, my bad. I misheard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll start calling you Mean Jeff if you want.
I believe it.
I got Mean Jeff Vaughn over here, but Jeff and I will be continuing our show. We're also going to be doing a lot of things, trying to get records for the high school in separate sports. Football and basketball, and baseball are the ones we're focusing on. We started in 1960. We're going to work it all the way up, and we're going to get to the girls' sports too: basketball, softball. I don't know stats for volleyball. Just to be honest, I know Chet Snyder has them since he's been here, but before that, I don't know if they actually ran a whole bunch. Kill percentage, assists, stuff like that.
Yeah, well,
there are volleyball stats in case you didn't know.
I did not, in fact, know.
Well, Jeff, now you know.
Welcome. The more you know.
So that's what we have planned coming up for the summer. We also have a lot of video features we're going to get going on in the summer. Not a lot, but we'll have a couple. And our first live event is what we're shooting for. It will be at the Wayne County Fair, I do believe. So that don't. I guess it's on video. You can quote me, but don't quote me. That's what I'm going to say.
We're going to try for it.
We're going to try for it.
Loud noises and everything.
Yep.
The camera might be jumping around.
Yeah.
Just spoiler alert.
Just leave it there and hold your hands in your ears. We'll get you a big ear headset thing.
Boy, I'm going to be sweating bullets.
Good. Well, yeah, it's going to be hot. But hey, fair food. I love fair food. It's delicious. Well, that's going to wrap us up for this week on Behind the Fence. Glad you could join us as always. Don't forget to visit our website at fairfieldcurrent.com. We're on the TV part of it. Don't forget to watch Spoonful 11 as well. Our newspaper is out once a week, free. and our magazine's out once a month. So check all that stuff out. All the information you could want is there. Thank you for watching us again today. I'm Dan Harris. This is Jeff Vaughn. We'll see you next week.